In this video, I'm going to show you how to install WordPress. Now, before this point, there are three things you need to do. Number one, you need to register a domain name. Number two, you need to get a hosting account. And number three, you need to connect the two. And you're going to need to do those three steps for pretty much anything you want to do online with your own website. So I'm not going to show those in this video. Just keep in mind, if you haven't done them yet, go do those first and then come back and watch the video. Now, there are two main ways to install WordPress on your website. There's an easy way and a hard way. I'm going to show the easy way in this video, but first I'll explain what the hard way is. The harder way involves going to WordPress.org, downloading WordPress, which is free. You have to upload it to your website. There's a lot of files and a lot of different folders and subfolders. Everything has to be in the right place when you put it on your website, and you have to go and do some things manually, like creating a database. So I'm not going to do that in this video, but I just wanted to explain briefly what that was. And some people prefer that, that's fine, but that's not what we're going to do in this video. So now the first step you need to do is to go log into your hosting account. And I'm using a company called SiteGround I'm very happy with. If you have another host, that's fine. Keep in mind that different hosts have different control panels, different dashboards. The look of the site will be different. SiteGround has their own custom one. So unfortunately, that means if you're using a different host, it's going to look a little different. The navigation is going to be different. Sorry about that, but it doesn't make sense for me to go out and get 10 or 20 hosting accounts just so I can make this one video for different hosts. So I will walk you through this, and then you're going to have to adapt this to whatever host you're using if it's not SiteGround. Now, most popular hosting companies have the ability built in to install WordPress. And I'm assuming yours does too, because that's what this is. If yours doesn't have it, you're going to have to go do the harder way, and I'm not teaching that in this video. So I'm logged into SiteGround, and I need to go and tell it which website I want to work with. Now, on some hosts, it's the other way around. On some hosts, you're going to choose a software installer first, and then which website you want to put it on is going to be one of the questions you answer. But SiteGround works by website first. So I'm going to click on Manage. Here's all the websites I have on SiteGround. I'm going to choose the IAMDojo, and I go over to Site Tools. So now this page is basically a mini control panel just for this one website. So everything I do in here will only apply to the website, the IAMDojo.com. And by the way, SiteGround's interface is more menu driven. A lot of hosts use cPanel, which is icon driven, so it's like a grid of icons in cPanel, and it kind of looks like your computer desktop. But here we use menus for the most part. So now you see WordPress is over here, but let me show you this app installer instead and give you a better idea what I'm talking about. Because WordPress is not the only common software that you can install through your hosting account. There's a bunch of different ones, just to give you some examples. Joomla, Drupal, which are other content management systems. If I want to install WordPress with WooCommerce, I choose this option. WooCommerce is a plugin that does e-commerce. You know, it adds shopping cart functionality. But I'm just going to install the basic WordPress. So I'm going to choose WordPress here. Now, the decision you need to make before you do this is which folder do you want to put WordPress in? Do you want to put it in the main folder, which is just the site, also known as the root of the site? Or do you want to put it in a folder? There are various arguments for either way. Now, I already have WordPress in the root of this site and the home of the site, so I can't put it there. So I'm going to, for purposes of the videos I'm making, I'm going to put it in a folder called Demo. So I just go down here and choose Subfolder, and my subfolder /demo, which does not exist yet. Now I'm going to choose a username, so let's call it and I'm going to generate a password. And I don't care if you can see it in this video because I am going to change it anyways. And then I'm going to put in my email address, which I want to use as admin. Make sure it's a correct email address, because if you ever need to reset your password, it's going to use this email address. Now, HostGator has this add-on called WordPress Starter. I'm going to uncheck that just so that I show you what default WordPress looks like. I don't want to install this other stuff with it right now. If this was a real install, I would probably say yes to that. And down here you can see where I already have 2 installations of WordPress. I have it in a folder called blog, which is a very common thing to do, which is my blog. And then I have it in the home or the root directory, and that is where I have a lot of sales pages for this website. So that's why I'm putting it in another folder called demo. So let's click on install. And you see this step might take a few minutes, so don't be alarmed. Don't think that it's hung up, because it's copying a lot of files around to your website and doing all that stuff so that you don't have to do it manually. So just be patient here. So see, it says WordPress is installed on the imdojo.com/demo. And I'm going to go over here and log into the admin panel. So it logged me into the admin panel. So let me log out and show you the normal way you would log into the WordPress admin panel. I'm going to log out. And now here's your WordPress login screen, which is it's a folder that WordPress is installed in, and then wp-login.php. So I'm going to put in my username here, and then the password that I picked. And so now I'm all logged into WordPress, and here is a very clean install of WordPress. So continue on to the next video. We'll talk more about these menu options and settings in WordPress.